A quiet, snow-covered suburbs where a young David Rice experiences a traumatic incident. A teenage outcast, David struggles with his troubled family life, marked by the absence of his mother and strained relationships with his father and classmates. Seeking refuge from his problems, he ventures onto a frozen lake, leading to an accident that causes him to fall through the ice. In the icy waters, David's dormant teleportation abilities manifest for the first time. Panic-stricken and fighting for his life, he instinctively teleports to the safety of the library. This pivotal moment is depicted with a blend of wonder and terror, as David grapples with the realization that he possesses an extraordinary and unexplainable power. The subsequent scenes explore David's experimentation with his newfound abilities. The film captures his sense of liberation as he learns to control his teleportation, initially starting with short jumps within his room and later expanding to longer distances. David's joy at discovering the possibilities of his powers is palpable, and the audience witnesses his journey from a confused teenager to a young man embracing the freedom that teleportation affords him. The film portrays his early exploits as he teleports to exotic locations, experiencing the world in a way that transcends the limitations of a conventional existence. The visuals showcase the breathtaking landscapes and cityscapes David explores, emphasizing the escapist nature of his adventures. As David embraces his newfound lifestyle, the film introduces a sense of levity and exhilaration. Scenes of him teleporting across continents, effortlessly navigating through bustling cities, and indulging in the luxuries of life convey the thrill and wonder of his abilities. The soundtrack complements these sequences, creating a soundtrack that captures the adrenaline-fueled spirit of David's escapades. The film skillfully depicts his evolution from a naive teenager testing his powers to a seasoned and resourceful adult, using his gift for personal gain. The introduction of Millie adds a romantic subplot to the narrative. Millie, unaware of David's extraordinary abilities, becomes a grounding force in his life. Their rekindled connection introduces moments of vulnerability and emotional depth, contrasting with the action-packed sequences involving the Paladins. The Paladins, a secret organization led by the enigmatic Roland Cox, Samuel L. Jackson, are introduced as relentless and methodical hunters of jumpers. Jackson's portrayal of Cox adds a chilling presence to the film, emphasizing the ideological clash between the Paladins and the Jumpers. The organization's motivations and history are gradually revealed, creating a sense of mystery and intrigue. As the Paladins close in on David, the tension escalates, leading to a confrontation that results in his capture. However, he manages to escape with the unexpected assistance of Griffin, portrayed by Jamie Bell, another jumper with a personal vendetta against the Paladins. Griffin becomes a pivotal character, injecting both intensity and humor into the storyline. His backstory reveals the emotional toll the conflict has taken on jumpers, creating a compelling dynamic between the two protagonists. The camaraderie between David and Griffin adds layers to the narrative, offering moments of levity amidst the overarching tension. As David and Griffin join forces to take down the Paladins, they embark on a global journey, using their teleportation abilities in creative and visually stunning ways. The film explores the potential and limitations of jumpers, showcasing elaborate sequences that highlight the versatility of their powers. The revelation of a larger conspiracy within the Paladins' organization adds complexity to the plot. The Paladins' desire to control and weaponize jumper abilities raises ethical questions, turning the conflict into a battle not only for survival, but also for the autonomy of those with extraordinary gifts. The climactic showdown between David, Griffin, and the Paladins. The relentless pursuit by Roland Cox and his organization reaches its peak as they close in on David and his allies. The confrontation takes place in a sprawling urban landscape, allowing the filmmakers to showcase the full extent of the teleportation abilities. Buildings become platforms for intense teleportation battles, with David and Griffin using their powers strategically to outmaneuver the paladins. The visual spectacle is heightened by the seamless integration of special effects, creating a thrilling and dynamic sequence. As the battle unfolds, the film delves into the moral ambiguity surrounding the conflict. Roland Cox's motivations are unveiled, revealing a deeper layer to the Paladin's agenda. The desire to control and exploit the teleportation abilities of jumpers adds a sinister dimension to the organization's actions. The ethical implications of their goals become a central theme, forcing David and Griffin to grapple with the responsibility that comes with their extraordinary powers. During the chaos, Millie, Rachel Bilson, becomes directly involved, unknowingly navigating the dangerous terrain of the conflict. Her discovery of David's abilities adds tension to their relationship, and the film explores the complexities of love amid extraordinary circumstances. The climax is punctuated by a series of intense and emotionally charged moments, leading to a resolution that leaves lingering questions. While the immediate threat of the Paladins is quelled, the broader implications of the conflict remain unresolved. The film concludes with David and Millie on the run, facing an uncertain future. The open-ended conclusion serves as a narrative hook, leaving room for potential sequels to explore the aftermath of the battle and the consequences of the characters' choices. In the final scenes, the cinematography and musical score work in tandem to convey a mix of triumph and uncertainty. The visuals capture the juxtaposition of the characters' exhaustion and relief with the lingering threat that persists. The audience is left with a sense of closure to the immediate conflict, but is also tantalized by the possibilities of what lies ahead for David, Millie, and the world of jumpers.